Hello, everybody. I hope everyone can hear me. If you can hear me, just say yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's presentation and our team meeting.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much. So this is our weekly team meeting where we look at different topics that borders around our business. So today we'll still continue with our recruitment, which started about 2 weeks ago. So my name is Abiola Laifa. I am now a Crown Diamond. So bless God for that. So that was confirmed this week. And I welcome everybody, all the leaders that are here today. And I know that this year we'll be producing in this team about 4 or 5 Crown Diamonds. So we all have to put all hands on deck so that we can achieve this in our team. Because the more we have, the merrier it is. The more leaders we have, the merrier it is. But we've been looking at different phases of recruitment. So we've looked at phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, which we've concluded that we all should be at the phase 1, which is the recruitment phase. Irrespective of who you are, your crown, your ruby, your an emerald, we all have to be at the phase 1 of recruitment where we continue to speak to people. So, but for today, I won't be starting immediately with my slides so that we go through what we have today. I will, because of time, it's been a long day for him. We have Dr. Maha in the house, woo-hoo! The chief coach, a powerful man I personally respect. We have him in the house and he will be giving us a quick speech and a quick presentation of himself. And so I'll be calling him on board very quickly. So this is recorded for those that are coming in late. We can listen to what he has to say on YouTube. It will be available for us on all our platform as well. So Dr. Maha, if you're there, please, the floor is yours now.
All right. Can you all see me? Can you let me? All right. Can you see my picture now? My video now?
Yes, we can see you, sir.
Okay, I can see Rita from Greece here. Okay, hi Rita, how are you? Okay, I can see Shankara's name here, our double crown diamond Shankara, soon to be triple crown. And I can see our familiar faces, Mr. Louis here. I see Utumba here. I see Laura here. Okay, Gladys here. So nice to see all of you. And I like what Abiola is doing. I simply love the spirit of Abiola. This is the spirit of a networker. You see, the network marketing business is about giving. It's not about taking. It's not about receiving, guys. It's about giving. And we should give irrespective who listens. And that is the spirit of this business. And when you give more, you will receive more. And you know what I love about this business is my job is to give. And in selling, there's a kind of law, they say law of compensation. And the law of compensation says the time to sow, there's time to reap. When I keep sowing, I don't have to worry about reaping. It will come. But that spirit of network marketing is totally different from selling. Many people, when you go into selling, they're so scared about they might lose their sales to other people. They might lose this, might lose that. That's on if you are going into a normal selling. In the network marketing business, it's all about people. Like now we are hearing about this pandemic, this penicillin, this vaccine that's going to come now. And then they told about this power of the herd immunity. Actually, in network marketing, we call it the power of the 100 monkey. The power of 100 monkey. What is this power of 100 monkey? You see, each one of us are one powerful soul. We are not a body, we are not a mind, but we are a soul created by the creator of all creations. Call the creator what you may, but there is a creator, and the creator has created all of us. And it's called in English soul, S-O-U-L, source of universal light. That means we are the source. If we are the source of the universal light, we are also the cause. So that means my success, my failure, my whatever that I'm achieving in life is simply because of me, and I cannot blame anybody else. If I'm achieving something until today, it's also because of me. If I'm not achieving until today, it's also because of me. And if what I'm going to get from the future is also because of me. And if we look at the word me, M-E, it comes from a Sanskrit word it calls M-I. The Sanskrit word of M-I and English word of M-E is the same. In Sanskrit, ME means your internal self, your inner self, and they call it the third eye. And this is a spot. If you see that Hindus, they put a dot here, and this dot, why? Like in Christianity, we'll put a holy water here, we cross it here, and in Muslim, they bow down and they touch the ground, because once you pray, this will open up, and you have to close it, so that when you go out, you don't attract negative things coming here. The same thing goes in our business. Our business is to put our body, mind, and soul in what we do. Your third eye will open up. That's the temple. That's this part will open up, and that is where your attraction comes. We have seen Ultraman. We have seen all this, and we see the power coming out here. It is not for 1%, 2%. It's not the guy who prays regularly. It's not for the guy for this. It's a guy who loves what he does and put his body, mind, and soul. So today, Abiola is giving you all a very powerful session, and it's very important how to recruit people, how to attract people into a system. But that begins with you. It begins with you. So in this business, the system loves givers, not takers. Takers might get the success, but they may not have the happiness. They may not enjoy it. You know, there are a lot of takers in the world, but if you see takers, they're always miserable. But givers are never miserable. Even success comes or success goes, they're always the same, because they're not taking, they're just giving. If you really want to build this business, if you really want to win this game, and if you want to be a success in SuperLife, first learn to be a giver. And the giver means I'm giving anyone in front of me, and I love Abiola for that. I love to work with people who are givers. And you should not confine anything within yourself. And you know, what if I share and then somebody learns it? It never works that way. Always remember, the cake gets bigger when it's shared. And why do we cut cakes in the first place on the birthday? It also goes back to the light again. You see, you are a light energy. I'm a light energy. Every birthday is a reminder for us. When you blow the candle, like I just celebrated my 59th birthday on 7th of January. When I blow the candle on the 59th, my 59th birthday on 7th of January, I'm blowing a candle and reminding me that I have just blown away 59 light years of my life. 59 light years of my life I've blown away. So whatever day, yes, it's going to remind, what I call remainder for me. What am I going to do with that light? How many years of light years are going to remain for me? Actually, I know. My soul knows. Your soul knows. But our mind doesn't know, because the mind has blocked it at the age of 2. By the time you're 2 years old, you forget everything. So your thumbprint has got your thumbprint, the thumbprint that I'm showing you here has got the time that you came and the time you're going to go. It's already encoded in your system. But the moment if you're revealed the time you're going to go, we won't leave. Because the moment the person knows he's going to die, he's not going to leave. Because he's always worried about when he's going to die. But I'm telling you, the time is set when for us to come, the time is also already set for us to go. So now, what are we supposed to do? When to come is certain, to go is certain, but in between there is a lot of uncertainty. So how to work with this uncertainty now? Now the pandemic has created uncertainty. You are an uncertain person, I am an uncertain person, the pandemic is uncertain, so how to make certainty now? That means the remaining light I have is my breath that I get every day. I'm on lease here, and during this lease period, I have a breath that's given to me every day. And if I have the breath this morning, I must give thanksgiving to the guy who gave me the breath this morning. And after that, how well I'm going to use the breath that will determine the success of the day. That breath is our real health. That breath is our real wealth, guys. Okay, that breath, like this morning I went for a funeral. That's why you were selling that I traveled. I went about 100, 200 kilometers away to go for this funeral. My wife's nephew passed away. He was only 53 years old. And you see, a person can go anytime. It doesn't mean that if you are 20, you won't go, or 30, you won't go. Anytime that breath can go away. So every day we are given the breath, but we should not waste the breath. Do you know that when you're angry, you are using more of your breath? When you are quiet and we are blissful, you are using less of your breath. So don't get angry unnecessarily. That's why they say anger is 1D away from danger. People who are angry always they get pressure. Why? Because they are misusing the breath. They are using too much of the breath unwisely. So now, what are we supposed to do now? How am I going to use this breath? I must give away my time to somebody else in service. When you give your time in service to someone, and whether that service of someone is going to touch the soul and going to help the person to be in state of bliss, then you don't have to ask for anything. The Creator will come to you to give you manifold. When you take 2 steps towards helping people, the Creator will take 20 steps to help you. All this I'm saying because 10 years of my life I devoted to spiritual energy, I devoted to humanitarian, and I found out that the best way to help another person is to help the person. The best way to help another person is to help the person. So if I don't have the money, I cannot give the money. If I don't have the knowledge, I cannot give the knowledge. So what can I give? The best thing that we can give for another person is love. Love. Lots of vibrating energy. So I have this breath in me, and that breath, the first thing that I have is I must fall in love with myself first because I have this breath. And how do I fall in love with myself? I must find the good thing in me. Every time we always think the good thing in other people, we'll clap for leaders, we say this guy is good, that guy is good. But how many times were you happy with the guy that you're looking at in the mirror when you get up in the morning? When you are happy with the guy in front of you, only then you can be happy with anybody outside of you. So the best way for you to have is unconditional love for yourself. Whether you are having money or no money, whether you are successful or not successful, whether you have achieved whatever you achieve or not, whether you could have been failure, doesn't really matter. Just have unconditional love for the self. Then give the same unconditional love for the next person who comes to you. Like whenever we say, I'm going to give love, that's where the Creator will test you most. Sometimes the Creator will send you somebody who you hate. Somebody could be your enemy. That person could be walking towards you. So now you said, I'm going to give love. Are you going to smile at the person, or are you going to just shy away from the person, or are you going to stare at the person? Or are you going to look at with a sour face? Because you just said, I'm going to give love. And you look at the word smile, guys. The best way to prospecting, the best way to attract people to you is smile. For me, the word smile means, see me, I love everyone. When I smile, I'm loving everyone that comes in front of me. Not this guy or that guy. Anyone that comes around me, I smile at him. And that word smile is very, very important. See me, I love everyone. So you love yourself, then you go out there and show your love to others. And that's where you attract people to come to you. You don't have to be a smart aleck to attract people to you. There are people in this business I've been seeing the last 36 years. They are, as far as outsiders are concerned, they are nobody, they are nothing, but they have done the best business ever. Because simplicity is simplicity. Be simple, love everyone that you see in front of you. There's a saying in Chinese, if you cannot smile, do not open a shop. If you cannot smile, do not open a shop. So you are the source, you are the cause. And this morning when you get up, you should have told yourself, this is my day. I like what they say, this is the day the Lord has given. Let's rejoice and be glad in it. And then go out and give your love and give your love, guys. And then what you do, set your heart, mind, and soul. A why to do is strong enough, the how to do will be easy enough. We are just now, I think so today is the 22nd. We have just used up our 22 days out of the 365 days. Now we have the remaining number of days there. If you want to wrap up your year this year in a very big way, then you have to have something big that you're going to go for. And the best way that you set your mind now is have a very big goal that you want to achieve. Do not have small goals. Small goals doesn't bring the fuel out of you, doesn't bring the flame out of you, doesn't awaken the soul out of you. Have a big goal. And that goal must be the one that you're why to do. It's not because you want to do something for SuperLife. It's not because you want to do something for your leader. It's not because you want someone to clap for you. No, it's something that you want to do in your hearts of hearts. And it must come from the core of your being, guys. When I came to SuperLife, I only had one vision. My vision was to leave a legacy behind. And that legacy is, if I leave a fortune in terms of money, the people will use it up. If I leave it and in terms of titles and position, it's not going to be value for anybody. But if I leave my knowledge, then that knowledge can help a person to find out himself. And then he can go out and help another 2%. And then a person can go and help out another 1,000 person. Then I've done my part. That's what I came into SuperLife for. And that's my goal, my dream, and that. And you know what? And when I came to SuperLife, I lost everything. I lost everything because 10 years of my life I devoted to spirituality. I gave up my bungalow house. I gave up everything. My wife and I come zip zero. But it was through SuperLife we build back everything. But that we build back, you know how we build back? We just give. And in Dominator, when we started Dominator, my wife and I, we started giving to everybody. We don't care this group, we don't care that group. You know, I'm very sad when you people are growing, they don't take time to go and spend to develop other people. If you're growing to a certain level, you must spend time to go and develop people. I like Abiola. He's just became crown and straight away he's helping. I see so many people are not directly in his group. And that is the spirit of a networker. That's the spirit of real network marketing spirit. And that is the spirit this industry is looking for. And that is what this industry is longing for, guys. And today with the pandemic, we really need this industry's power. People outside there, they are suffering. They trusted the system outside of network marketing. They trusted the corporate system. They trusted the government system. They trusted so many systems. And they lost the belief in themselves because they trusted somebody outside. Their self-belief just gone like that. But this industry gives you as you are, takes you as you are. It doesn't care how many times you have failed. Like if I came in as a coach trainer because I was a coach trainer for 7 years. After I came out from spirituality for 7 years, I was doing only that work. But in terms of monetary value, I was not a rich person. I was comfortably moving my life day to day because I lost everything. I was just able to take care of the family. But the industry didn't care for that. But industry knew through me, I can reach out and to help people. That's why SuperLife sought me. SuperLife took care of me. And I didn't take it with ego or pride that SuperLife wants me, no. SuperLife found me, and that is 100% truthful energy. I have a truthful energy. Now we have merged together. What can I do? What best I can do? So every nanoseconds that I had from the time I started SuperLife, I only wanted to go and help people, build people, help people, build people, help people, build people, without me realizing. It took me 2 years to do my crown diamond. I'm so happy that Abiola Olaifa did it within 12 months or 14 months. And that is a fantastic thing. I'm going to give a round of applause. It took me 2 years to build. Why? Because when we started, there was nothing. It was a barren land given to us. And that land had nothing there. There was no trees. It was just like a desert. There was no even SuperLife product at the time when we came in. But what we saw, we sold vision, guys. We sold people vision. He says something is coming. You just come with us. And that vision, and what we did here, initially, I built Dominator. We made Dominator a renowned name. And then we created icons. The first year, we created an icon, a technopreneur icon in the form of Vimalan. And we know a 20-year-old guy who was a dropout in school, and we can bring the best out of him. And then what will happen? We can bring so many young people to come to us. And at that time, when we started SuperLife, only 0.01% of young people were in this network marketing industry. You can go and check the statistics. There were very few percentage of people between 17 years old to 25 years in network marketing industry. But now, because of SuperLife, there are much, much more. So what we did at that time, you see, two things that we did. Number one, we don't want people to go into product selling. If you go into product selling, if you become a doctor here to take care of sick people, and then that's what you're coming for, then you have never understood the power of network marketing business. Network marketing is never, ever about selling products. Selling is the lowest thing that you do. Some people can say, oh, if you find the product in eBay, I'm not worried about at all. Because those guys are going in the lowest point of that. The other kind of people are people who arrange this thing. They just bring in people and just arrange them and then they make money. Those guys also won't last in the system. The guys who just arrange people in matrix form, we call them money game. And the other side, they sell product, we sold them the old way or just selling product. SuperLife merged both together. Where what we did when SuperLife came in, because network marketing ultimately is what people building, people business. The 2% that come to you, your paramount duty, your fundamental responsibility is to bring out the best in the two people who came with you. And then the moment you've done that, they're just going to duplicate the same thing. They're going to help the other people. Learn, teach, and duplicate. So when we came in that time, at that time when we started in 2017, let me just, before I wrap up, let me just share this with you. When we started in 2017, the atmosphere in Malaysia was not so comfortable for network marketing, especially among the Indians. Why? Many people lost money in that money game business. And whenever we say network marketing, they always relate to money game, like in Nigeria, M&M and all that. So when we go and approach them and say, oh, network marketing, the moment we say network marketing also became negative. So then I said, okay, let's take the road less traveled. Okay, The Road Less Traveled is a book written by one of the author before, and I had that in mind, and I said, okay, what is the best route to go now? I don't want to go, network marketing is a very powerful profession system, I know that, but public didn't know that. I don't want to use the word MLM, I never liked the word MLM, okay? I never ever want to use that word. So what is the best route? And that's when Jim Rohn came to my mind. Those of you who are comfortable in network marketing, sometimes you know about Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn is called the Maha Guru of network marketing. Herbalife used him as an icon. And Jim Rohn made a statement in 1990s. He said soon that even a franchise will be sold through network marketing. And because franchise by itself is going to be very expensive. Franchise were founded by Kentucky Fried Chicken owner, Ms. Colonel Sanders, perfected by Ray Kroc, who took over from the brothers of McDonald brothers. And then he perfected that. Today, you good time, bad time, ugly time, anytime you go to any malls in the world, is always see franchise business. So at that time, I said, okay, let's create SLWC Global Franchise System. SL means SuperLife, wealth creation. That means we are creating a wealth. Network marketing ultimately is about a wealth creation. At 23 years old, Sankara Pillai created almost 200,000 USD, means he has created wealth, which if a 23-year-old guy like him to work somewhere, it will take him 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years to build that. But he was able to create the wealth in a short period of time. And that wealth, when you invest it, when you put it, lock it up somewhere, then what happens? Number one, it gives him confidence. Number two, that income will generate income from him. There are only two ways to make money, guys. One, man at work, the other one, money at work. When you have money, then you can use money to work for you. So that's why we went to wealth creation. Network marketing is always about wealth creation. SuperLife, wealth creation, global franchise. Because we had two guys. One guy went to Kenya, Mr. Vitya. The other guy, Ghana. So we created that wealth creation concept. Then I said, start local, go global. And that's what we were selling, guys. So you see, Abiola will be very good in training how to do your prospecting, how to attract people and all that. But what are you selling? You're not selling STC 30. I feel very sad when people put pictures of, like brass, destroyed brass, and then toes gone. Why are we doing that? You see, when you viral such things, more people will see that, and then their mind will be thinking about that. They will attract disease, guys. Let's not do that. We must be ambassadors of love and peace. We should not be ambassadors of sickness. Try not to put in your DP such pictures all. Our focus is wellness, guys. Wellness, not sickness. So we are selling SLWC Global Franchise, where they buy the franchise package, and along the franchise package, the product comes for them to consume, for them to use, for them to feel of the value of the product. Then they can share it to people. And that is the power. Like today, I took STC 30 because I was traveling and all that, maybe 3 or 4 STC 30. And I'm still, before this, I was talking to a Papua New Guinea team. And before that, I was speaking to another India team. And I was able to do that. I was supposed to be a relaxing day, but today, whole day, I was also doing, even at the funeral, I was also doing a lot of chatting and all that. But why we are able to do that? Because the energy given by the product. So the franchise system comes with a powerful product for you to consume yourself, and then you share the system with people. You just need 2%, one on the left, one on the right. Why we call it lake? Left leg and right leg. It's not a human legs we are talking about. Left leader group, right leader group. You just need one leader group and 2 leader group. And the leader can be anywhere down. You see, I have leaders that I created 10 levels down, 20 levels down, 40 levels down. One leader is good enough to move that leg. And then what you do, just develop them and build them, guys. And once you do that, in no time, you have a network of people. Today, I have about 30,000 members worldwide. Yes, I built the foundation. It took me about 2 years to build the foundation. But once the foundation is solid, then within 1 year, I did double crown and triple crown. and very close to Crown Ambassador. And that can happen to you. Even if you're taking longer, don't worry. Don't worry about who's coming fast, who's going. God has created everyone timing. Time is yours, timing is his. So as long as you do what you're supposed to do, you will get what you're supposed to get. So today, my idea is, I always like to make people think bigger than what they are, and to see SuperLife bigger than what it is. The magic of thinking big. SuperLife is never about selling product. Even though we have powerful products in the form of STC30, SIC, SNC, SEC, most powerful product ever created on the surface of earth. But that's not what we are here for. We are here to create a network of people who will consume the product and then share the opportunity. Today, the world needs opportunity first, guys. 300 million, almost 500,000, 500 million people lost job worldwide. Almost 30 to 40% of businesses have just gone like that. We need to give people opportunity. People need that, guys. So thank you so much, Abiola, for giving me a chance to share, to enlighten whatever I feel, and then you can carry on your training session. Okay, life is super.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maha. Dr. Maha never disappoints. You know, I've learned quite a lot from him. I'm still learning. All these things he's saying, I don't know where that wisdom comes from. Bless you, sir. So thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate you coming and giving us this snippet. It will go a long way. I can see some of us are writing down everything Dr. Maha is saying. Well done for those that are writing down. Thank you very much. So
thank you. Send me your link once you have recorded everything. Send me the link. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll send it. SuperLife, life is super. Okay, Shankara, Rita, everyone at home. Everyone at home. I'm calling home today. Like what just now I and Abiola were talking. This is a global village. Our home is spread out. Your home is my home. Okay. My home is your home. As long as you are working from our heart, we are in everyone's home. SuperLife, life is super. Okay. All the best, guys. Take care.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
So we really appreciate that. We appreciate Dr. Ma's time. So what we'll do, because of our time, we'll quickly go through the slide today. So we started 2 weeks ago on recruitment drive, because I could see that based on my experience, this is where a lot of us are having problems. This is where we're struggling a lot. And some people will call me and say, oh, where I am, I couldn't get people, oh, this and that. Or we need to understand, like Dr. Maha said, that we are in a global village now. Don't restrict yourself. Don't look at yourself from the angle of where you are. You can be in the corridors of a small village, but as long as you can connect to the internet, the world belongs to you. So, I mean, I am in the UK, but I have clients everywhere. I think at the moment I have over 20 countries in my clientele. I think one of my largest teams is in America. I'm in the UK. I have Australia, I have Canada, I have the whole of Africa in my team. So let us build on this and listen to what Dr. Maha has to say, because one of the biggest problems I think we all have is lack of knowledge. We don't have knowledge a lot about this network business. We don't understand what it means. And we tend to put in fear into a lot of things we do. But let's go through my slide today. I'm going to share my screen. So hopefully with this, we'll be able to get a bit more understanding of this business. So what I'll do, let me just make that big enough so we all can see. I hope we all can see my screen now. Please, if you can see my screen very well, just type yes so I can see. If you can see my screen, just type yes. So today we're looking at SuperLife Massive Recruitment 2021. So okay, thank you so much. I can see people typing yes, so which shows that you can see my screen. Thank you so much. So what we're trying to do is to help all of us to understand in a bit more details how this business works, how you can get people on board, because if this is the biggest problem we have, and this is where the money lies, like Dr. Maha said, oh, people are saying, oh, I can't sell the product. It is because you don't understand that we are not sellers. The product are not meant to be in your store for you to sell. The product are there for you to distribute, but you need to understand how this product can be distributed. I mean, for people who speak to me often, I've given them a lot of how they can get their product out from wherever they keep them. Because some people are saying, oh, I'm not doing this business again because I still have loads. You're saying you have loads. Yesterday, I sold 23 packs. Day before, I sold about 25 packs. I can show you all this evidence. How am I doing it? How am I doing it? If you can sell one pack in 6 months, and I'm selling an average of between 20 to 30 packs daily, now I'm even out of product, as I'm saying. So I'm waiting for DHL to really knock on my door in the morning, Monday morning, to bring the product in. So we need to understand this. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not different from you. It's just a case of what are you doing? What strategies are you doing with your business? So let's start with the recruitment drive first, because this is the part that can sustain your life, like Dr. Maha said, and that can help you to live a life that you can be comfortable with. So we'll start with this now. So first, training topic. So getting started. So we have, these are the topics we'll be looking at in this series. So getting started and the mindset. Then we'll be looking at the compensation plan. It's not a compensation plan on the basis of just how much you make, but on the basis of what you're presenting to your recruiters. Then we will talk about customer acquisition. What does it mean? How do you acquire customers? What do you say to them? How do you trigger that sense of responsibility so that they know that this product they are buying into is a very good product? How do you sell the opportunity? Because if you listen to Dr. Mark very, very well, two things is the biggest problem in this industry. People are afraid that, MMM in Nigeria and so many other parts of the world, people take your money and maybe they pay you some reward 1 or 2 times, and suddenly everything goes down, everything dies off. And a lot of people are scared. I hope this is not the same. But it's a case of we misunderstanding this. We have pyramid system. Pyramid system is a system where they do money game. They pay Paul to rob, they rob Paul to pay Peter. So they collect 400 pounds from you, they give you 1,000. They collect from another person, they give you money. And that's how they do it. And sometimes some of them go into a binary operation, they go into things like forex and all that. And at the end of the day, you know that market is so unstable. It could go up, it could come down, it could go up, it could crash. It's determined by the economy, it's determined by GDP, it's determined by demands. So we're going to go into that in more detail so that you can understand that what we are doing is multi-level marketing. No matter what the economy says, our business is flowing. We are selling opportunity and we are selling a product, and that product is selling itself. It's not a product where you need to beg people to buy. When you get to that point where people know you, when you do the right things, after going through this slide, when you do the right thing, people are begging you for the product. You are not begging them to sell to them. So we are not beggars. We are professionals, and we understand that. So we'll be looking at recruiting, team etiquette. How do you build your team? What do you need to do? How does your team give you, how do you create raving fan among your team, and how to become a technopreneur? So we'll look into that in more details. But for today, and because of our time, we're just going to concentrate on getting started and your mindset. All right, so getting started and mindset. So first thing you want to do is, in this business, once you get in, this is before you start recruiting, there are certain things you need to have in your mind. And this your mind, which is what Dr. Maha is saying too now. If you don't have the right mindset, you cannot do nothing. You cannot last. There are some people who calls me and say, oh, I want to join SuperLife. They even give me money. Oh, I have this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build a website. I'm going to la, la, la. I'm going to do 2 weeks down the line. Hello, how are you? Oh, I don't even know again. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. I can't even do this. I can't, excuses comes and they fade away. And I have so many people in my team like that. While I am going stronger, they are going, the other way. And so it's not because anything is wrong with them. It's just because they don't understand the concept of this business. If you don't understand the concept, the chance that you're going to survive in this business is low. So first, you need to understand that what makes network business flowing is continuity. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. If you talk to Mr. A, he says no, go to Mr. B. If Mr. B says no, go to Mr. C. Go to Mr. D, go to Mr. He, and come back to Mr. Hey again. Hello, how are you? I spoke to you the other day. What do you think? It's a continuity. It's a slide that you need to keep going back to. The reason you're doing SuperLife, now set your objective. What do you want to do? I want to buy a house. Okay. I want to buy a house in so. I want to drive a Ferrari. Give yourself a time span. About a few years ago, one thing I wanted to do personally was to travel the whole world. I spoke to a travel agent, and they said it's going to cost me $30,000 to do it. And it's going to take me 8 months. you know. So $30,000 is not child's play, but you will see the world, you will enjoy, you be in cruise, you go on cruise, you go on flight, you go on boat, you go on bus, you see the world. If this is the kind of objective you have, how do you get it? It won't just come overnight. You need something that can push it. You can live that dream in SuperLife, but you have to have methodology. You have to have plans towards it. It doesn't just come. You don't just wake up in the morning and say, yes, as I'm walking on the street, I'm going to pick $30,000 on the street. You're not going to do that. So you need a why for why you come into this business. So when that why is what drives you, no matter what happens, you keep going. But if you don't have a why, well, as long as I eat, sleep, eat again, sleep again, eat again, watch TV, sleep again, eat again, watch TV, you have no purpose in this part of the world. And you need to understand that we are here for a very short time. What are you able to do before they cremate you or cast you under the grave? And you can see, like Dr. Maha said, he buried somebody that's 53 today. Somebody that I know died last week, which is only 21 years old. We have people dying 30. But if you have no purpose, the chance you're going to die young is very high now. And we can see people are dying because they cannot afford paracetamol. People are dying because they cannot have ampicillin. The doctor write prescription for them. They can't afford it. So people are that poor. And the opportunity is here, but being poor is not being poor with money. A lot of poor mentally. Mental poverty kills quicker than poverty of the pocket. Let's go because of our time. All right, so getting started and your mindset, make a decision, as I was saying, decide this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. Then the learning curve. You're going to get into this business. You need to learn and learn quick. You need to do. Don't just stay there and think that good things will follow you. You have to attract good things. Even Jesus said, when I knock, open. So if Jesus is knocking, you don't open, you don't get Jesus. If good things are coming, you don't open, you don't get it. You're not special to the world more than anyone else. The world is created so that we can till, we can do hard work, we can work, like a farmer, you have to cultivate your ground, you have to do the job yourself. When the harvest comes, it will smile. I told you about the emotional roller coaster last week. We went into that very well. For those who missed that, you can listen to that training very well. So what that means is that I told you I went to Disneyland Paris and I went on one of these big roller coaster, and that roller coaster will take you up. You feel elated, you feel good, you feel nice. It will be, you see people raising their hand and saying, hey, and all that people, but it gets to a point, the thing stops. It didn't stop because the machine doesn't have power to go. It stops for a reason. They want you to experience that climax. You've gone up, you are happy. That climax, they call it roller coaster pit. You get to that pit, you're waiting. What's going to happen next? Then the thing starts. Then it goes really quick at a very amazing speed. That point is a point where you think, God, what am I doing on these things? Why have I come on this roller coaster? Am I not going to die? I said the last time I was there, I was praying that God, let me be able to come out of this alive. I think my heart stopped at a point. That's how fast the thing was going and how scary it was. So this is life. In this business, you're going to get that point where you will find it very amazing, very smart, very interesting, very nice to be on. And the point will come where you will find it so scary. And this is life. You come across that challenges. You're going to meet people in your team who will give you difficult time. You're going to meet people in your team who will make you happy. So you just have to learn to live within this as you go into this business. So develop the right mental attitude. Your attitude really matters. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you're doing it for a reason. Keep up with it. Don't come into this business and just go away and say, well, at least the work I'm doing, they're giving me $1,000 a month. I think I'll live with that. That's not a good attitude. If you want to make it in life, make it in life. But don't stay there and see people making it and you're getting jealous of them. How is he able to do it? There's nothing special he's doing than concentrating. This job does not require any special thing from you. Even if you don't speak good language, nobody cares. You don't need to speak like Queen to be able to do this business. All they want is that you just need to have the right mental attitude. I was telling somebody once that look at Mourinho. Mourinho is from Portugal. He can't speak good English. I mean, a few years ago when he started, he's managed Chelsea, he's managed Man U, he's managing Tottenham now, he's managing everywhere. He's gone to Spain, they're not hiring him to manage this club because of his language. Even when he speaks English now, people still laugh. If you have the right mental attitude, irrespective of where you're coming from Uganda, you're coming from Australia, you're coming from, is the same. It's what you present that the world wants to see. It's not who you are. It's not how beautiful you look. It's good to be beautiful without any doubt. It's good to dress well and look well, but that's not what you're selling. What you're selling is what is inside of you. So have long-term thinking. Think about what you're doing. Never quit. Never quit. Because people quit too soon. You've only done one super registration. You want to register somebody else, and then you just thought, I can't be bothered. You're not going to succeed in this. It's just waste of time for you if you continue with that mindset. So let's continue. So characteristics for success, you need to have desire. You have to have desire. You have to have the right work ethics. Know that this is your business. If you start a business, maybe you've invested 100,000 say dollar to start a business. You bought the house, you bought the land, you bought the people, you bought the vehicle, you bought the materials, you bought everything. You're not going to sit at home and then people need your service. You're not going to sit at home and say, well, I can't be bothered today, I'm too tired. You want to get out because the money you've invested, you need to make it back. The same work ethic is what you have to have for SuperLife if you want to succeed. I mean, I wake up, sometimes I'm up till 5 in the morning speaking to people because the world is a global village. Like we said, it's a very small place. Some people are awake when I'm sleeping. So I need to wake up when they are waking up. Sometimes I sleep in between the time I speak to people. Once my phone rings, bim, bim, I wake up because someone needs my attention. You need to understand that the person who needs you at that time, if you let them go, they go to the next person. That's how life is. If for example, you're listening to a radio and the radio start making some funny sound, what do? You tune to the next one. You look for another next radio that plays another music. This is how life is. So we all have to concentrate on our business. You need that level of commitment, positive attitude, enthusiasm, and urgency. You need to show that you know what you're saying. And again, be coachable. We are constantly learning. Look at Dr. Ma is still reading. I am reading. I'm learning from him. We learn from ourselves. I'm not special. You're not special. We're all the same. We have the same mindset. Anyone who thinks that, oh, I'm not a PhD holder, then there's nothing to learn anymore. Life still continues even after PhD. So let's continue. So in everything you're doing, when you're trying to recruit person, KISS should be your watchword. It's called KISS. Keep it super simple. Don't go to people and start telling them, oh, SuperLife, and start giving them those technical word or Ruby or SP and all that. Just keep it simple. Let them understand what you're saying. Use words that people you're talking to can understand. You need to understand that this business, you can sell to market women. You can sell to bus drivers. You can sell to conductors. You can sell to everyone all over the world. So make it simple. Come across in a way that you would like them to speak to you. So we do two things in this business. Please, everything I'm saying today, please take it. It's really important. Keep it to the back of your mind. Keep it there. You see, there are two parts to our brain. We have the back side of the brain and we have the front side. So that front side is where we see things and we just buy, we go out, oh, I want to eat banana today. Oh, tomorrow, no, I don't want banana today. I want cake tomorrow. I want this tomorrow. I want that. That's the front. We just take decisions we don't need to store permanently. The back side of the brain is the part where we store things we need for the rest of our life or we need for a long time. Always store, especially when you're doing training, to the back of your brain. In my language, they said, keep it on the left hand so that you don't have to eat with it. We say that. So that left hand goes straight to the back of your brain. So keep these little things. They might sound simple. They might sound not too important or you've had it before. Please don't get rid of them. Don't put them in the front part of your brain. Put it to the back. So get customers. So in this business, two things we do. We get customers and we get customer getters. Do you understand? So you have to have this skill. You don't need any special training for it. You just need to have it. When I speak to certain people, I know they have potential. I know where they can go. Some people are timid. Some people are scared. Some people don't know what they want, but they have desire to be rich. They have desire to make it. They have desire to have good health. They have desire to help their family. So people like that, get them in your team. They are customer getters. So get customer getters. So there are people in your team. You may have a team of, like I have a team now of over 1,500. I think in that team, maybe people who are customer getters are only 20, but you need these people, they're important to you. You understand? They are important in your journey to self-recovery. And you're also important in their journey. So these people you have to put on board. Let's keep going. So getting started, how? Talk to people. Because in this business, how you become a millionaire, how you become a thousandaire, how you become self-sustainable for yourself is when you talk to people. If you talk to a lot of people, you make a lot of money. That's how it works. So I used to be a shy person, and you can still see I'm still shy, but when you're shy, talking to people is a trait, is an attribute you can learn. I have learned it and I'm using it all the time. We have to talk to people. If you talk to some people, you make some money. If you talk to no people, you make no money. This is our business. If you're not sharing SuperLife, if you're not sharing STC30, if you're not telling people what you're doing, you're not going to make any money. If you talk to a lot of people, you make money. If you talk to some people, you make just some money. If you talk to nobody, yeah, your business is not going to grow. You register with SuperLife, you keep your products in your store, and you think some people, sidekick, will come to your house and knock and say, please sell STC for me. It doesn't work that way. Use all the power we have. Last week, we talked about using social media. Go on Facebook, let people know you have it. Let SuperLife smell all over you. When people see you, people have started calling me Abiola SuperLife now because of the passion. The thing that fits you, that's giving you thousands, making you a millionaire. Is this something you want to hide? You don't need to hide it. There's no, what we are selling is saving lives. So come on, don't hide under your pillow and be talking to people. Oh, I don't want my neighbor to know what I'm doing. You are not selling cocaine. Come on. What you're selling is what can change you and change the rest of your generation that you can pass on and on. I was reading about Bill Gates. They said Bill Gates' wealth, Bill Gates has secured his family up to the 12th generation now, up to the 12th generation. So if Bill Gates' children born, if their children born, if their children born, if their children born another child, if that up to 12, even God said, secure, leave wealth up to 40th generation. That's what even the Bible says. But he has wealth to last the 12th generation. He has secured the life up to the 12th. So if he dies today, his 12th generation don't need to do nothing if they don't want to. They just need to sleep and wake up and there's money for them. So what are you waiting for? Bill Gates was not born with 25 heads. He was born the way you're born. You may not be rich as him because of what he's done and his network. There's nothing stopping you from being rich as him. You may not, but do enough for your children, for your future. Let's keep on. So there are two categories of people we talk to. So there are two categories of people we talk to. People you know, people you don't know. Please take this important. It's really important. So the people you know, as we progress, you understand who they are. People you don't know, you understand who they are. Make a big list from your warm market. The people you know are the ones from your warm market. We call them the warm market. The people you don't know are the people from your cold market. You have to understand them. It takes time. It's not that people you went to school together. You see, people you know, family, friends, schoolmates, sports that you go to play football together, or other sport, worship with in church or temple, have fun with, mechanic, doctors, people you've known for many years. These are one people. So work colleagues, business owners, they are one people. So let's continue. Now, people you know, they are the warm market. People you don't know, they are the cold market. Warm market is the most effective in this business. So at first, start with the warm market. I personally used to advocate that when you're starting this market, start with your family, start with your spouse, start with your brother, your children, start with extended families, aunties, mom, dad, and all that. Start with them, because they will help you to develop your business. Because as you're growing in the business, they are growing, and the wealth stays in the family. You know, when I started SuperLife, the first person I registered was my wife, my children, my brothers, my sisters, and friends, close friends, friends, people that are close to me. These are warm market. But the cold market are the people that came later to join my business. People I don't know, people that I now had to preach to and make them friends, and they become my warm market as well at the moment, because we're one family. But understand this too. So when you're starting in this business, when you're trying to recruit, identify, are they the cold market? So when you start with the cold market, it's a lot harder, but you can make it easier for yourself by just being plain and pure, being plain, come with the right attitude, show them that urgency, show them the need for the product that you're selling for them. That's how you attract the cold market, because the cold market can help you to develop. When the cold market brings their own warm market, you know, your team is developing. This is the mentality and this is the attitude you have to take. So let's keep going because we want to be as quick as we can. So there are two categories of people. We talked about the cold market. We talked about the warm market. So two types of warm market, yours and other people's. So like I said, when you get cold market into your network, they bring their own warm market. We form a family. So not only should you invest in the warm market, if you say, okay, no, all I'll just do, let me just work with my warm market. I can't be bothered with the cold market. I just can't be bothered with them. I just do my own warm market. It doesn't work like that. Speak to other people you don't know, get them to bring their warm market, and the network can expand that way. So let's keep going. So make a list of everyone you know. Try to just, if possible, get your phone, look at it. In my phone, I got about, I think 1,500 people now on my phone due to SuperLife, you know, calls from here, calls from there, come from. So those people, some people, you have them just scroll through when you're less busy, scroll through your phone. When you see that, oh, I've not spoken to these people in a long time, speak to them. As you're speaking to them, chip in about SuperLife. Just tell them, oh, this product, I have this product, this business I'm doing now. Oh, I've made so much. When you tell people how much income you've made, is to give them assurance. You're not doing it to boast. Some people say, oh, I don't want people to know how much. Why are you doing that? We are not being boastful, but if you say, oh, I'm now a crown diamond. Now, when I became crown diamond, my network expanded. People start calling me all over the world. In fact, yesterday I couldn't sleep. The whole day, the whole night. But one day people need help. I want to register. I want to buy. So people trust you more when you get to that point. They want to go through you. They know that when they buy from you, they're not buying fake STC. They know when they talk to you, they're getting the best deal and things like that. So you want to be at the peak where you can help people. But at the same time, you need to put yourself in stage one. Don't stand there and say, well, I'm now a crown diamond. I can't be bothered anymore. It's time for me to enjoy life. No. We are constantly selling. We are constantly bringing people. We're constantly recruiting people into the business. So do not prejudge. Don't speak to people and think that, oh, that person, I think that person doesn't know what they're saying. I think that person is an illiterate. No. You see, the most stupid people, stupid people sometimes could be the best business people. So your contact response is all about timing. So when you put timing into it, when you have the right timing, you will realize that people respond a bit better. So remember these things. Those you think will, won't a lot of time. I told you about my experience that a lot of people are put into this business are doing nothing, or they're just completely disenfranchised. They're not showing any attitude to it. They're not even understanding what the business is about. You understand? Or they have wrong conception about what this business can do and the potential it can bring to them. So those you think won't, will. Those you think can, can't. Those you think can't are the one who can. So don't write anybody off. Don't look at people and say, look at the way it looks like. I told you about Aristotle in one of my training. Aristotle is a short, ugly man, very short and ugly. Then there's this lady in his village. Is the famous philosopher. The lady in the village, he wanted to marry this lady. This lady is so beautiful. This lady, the kings are calling her. The kings are toasting her. The princes, the rich. Aristotle is just a poor philosopher who lives in a dingy house, just a small hut, and he was interested in this lady. So he went to the lady. The lady was so mad. You look at you to me. Look how ugly. You're ugly. You're short. You're so poor. How can you even take care of me? But with consistency, with belief, Aristotle married this lady, and even to the disbelief of all the rich people of the town, the king that wanted her as well, to their disbelief. So sometimes it depends on your mindset. If you put your mind to it, you can make it happen. So let's continue because I don't want to keep you too long. So make your contact list. Look at friends. Do you have friends, family, people from work, church, temple, school, places you spend your money, sports, club association, business owners? The only reason I listed this is that these are the people who will listen to you very quickly. So if, for example, you have friends in the church, when you speak to people in the church or temple, for those of us who don't go to church, or mosque, for those of us who go to mosque, they would respond to you because they know that you're coming from an holy place. They will respond to you. Or maybe you're in the uni and you want to speak to your friends. They trust you. People from work, family, friends, they want to listen. I mean, I don't know if Mr. Mohammed was here. I was talking about him about 3 weeks ago. He has joined the business now. I just went to fix my car with the mechanic, and we were seated there in the waiting room of the mechanic. We were just chatting, and I told him about SuperLife. Wow, this man got so excited. I said, no, I'm going to join this. And you can see he's very philosophical. The attitude was good. And that was it. Within a week, I've signed him on. He's joined this business. So if I sat there and said, well, my car, let me just wait for my car to be fixed. Let me just wait for my car to be fixed. That's what is going to be in my head. I'm not going to get him on board. He won't be who he is today. He won't have the mindset. And he's even been telling me so many things he plans to do on this business. I want to do this. I want to do that. I can do this. I can do that. People are not going to fall down from the sky. You have to meet them on a daily basis and talk. So please learn that part of talking. Go on YouTube. How can I communicate better? What do I need to do? We'll still go into that part where I'm going to teach you what you say to people when you meet them. There are certain things you say that piss them off and say, oh, you this sellers, you this whatever. But what you say to them, they'll say, oh, what do you mean? Can I hear more about it? We're going to get into that. But let's continue for the time today. So this is just the interlude. I'm just going to play you a very, very, very quick video like we normally do. So I'll just play you a very quick video. So please just watch this video and it will say a lot to you.
I want to share with you what the highest paid leaders in network marketing are doing right now and what they're about to do to get.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now?
Video is your presentation slide you're saying.
Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you?
Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Telling everybody your sad and sob stories, trying to get people to show up to your pity potties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't get jealous of me, because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have in your country and your community. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it. If you want it, go get it.
Recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with challenge. Everything is uphill, it's good. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult. If you want it, you got to go get it. This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity.
It's my time. It's my moment. Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If we want to have it, we just hold up and make it happen. If we want to have it, rise and grind.
You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. It's grind season.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Did you see the video? I don't think you saw the video, did you?
No, we didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see? Oh, that's sad. Okay, what I'll do, I think it's only about a minute or two. Let me play the video again so that you can see it. Okay,
Be
1 minute.
who you
1
are.
minute. Oh, that was my mistake. I should have let you see the video.
It's so short. So it drives me nuts when people say they don't have.
Okay, we will see the video now.
I want to share with you what the highest paid leaders in network marketing are doing right now and what they're about to do to get.
What's stopping you? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep?
Okay.
Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time?
Won't be long. Let's see why that is not showing, because it didn't show to before. We have to see it because
Yes,
this is a very
click on share and select.
yeah. Okay, let's share that screen. It's a very good video that we need to see. Okay. All right, so let's start now. I think it should be okay now.
Are you too tired?
Okay.
Didn't get enough sleep?
Sorry, let's see it now.
Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Don't have enough money? Is that the thing? Or is the thing that's stopping you, you? Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get off the pity potty. Telling everybody your sad and sob stories, trying to get people to show up to your pity parties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Rolls Royce, a 6 or 7 star hotel, living my life to the fullest, don't get jealous of me, because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have in your country and your community. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it. If you want it, go get it. Recognize the excuses are not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have time. You have the skill, you have the knowledge and the support and the willpower and the discipline to get it done. The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything is uphill that's good. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh, God, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult. If you want it, you got to go get it. This is your chance. This is your shot. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity. It's my time. It's my moment. Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If we want to have it, we just want up and make it happen. If we want to have it, rise and grind. You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. It's grind season.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so glad that you're able to see it now. You see, this video is talking about what we're talking about. It's just saying that you are the person that needs to change. You're the person that needs to do the right thing so that you can get what you need in life. So as we're talking before, and that's what Dr. Maha was saying too, when he gave us his speech at the beginning of the meeting. Sorry, I'll just
be truthful to who you are.
Let me just
life is so short.
I just need to stop it so that we can now concentrate on our training. So that's brilliant. Okay, I think, yes, I've stopped that now. So we're back to our training. I hope we all can see the screen now for our training.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's good. So I'll just go to where we stopped at the interlude to look at the video. Okay. So yeah, so we stopped here and we continue now with our training. I know it's a very interesting slide. So what we're trying to do is just trying to understand who we are and what we are doing in this business. So like that video, what the video is all about is telling us that for us to achieve anything is about you. The world is not against you. You're not here because God has made you handicapped mentally or physically. Even people who are handicapped are experiencing life in a different way, and things have changed now in that you can achieve what you set out to achieve. You just need the right plan to be able to achieve them. So like the business said, and like Dr. Ma also said, you start locally, but always think globally. You start lead to where you are, but think of the rest of the world who needs this product. The product we are selling is not a product that is just for a certain race or a certain tribe. It's for everyone. So if you have a product that's for everyone, so you have gold in your hands, it depends on where you sell it to. In my language, they said, Anthony Lanta, from gold has value. But if you give gold to a poor man, he's going to say, I don't have money for it. I don't need it. But if you give gold to people who appreciate it and have value for that gold, they buy it from you. So you sell gold to the people who appreciate the value of gold. This is how you have to have that kind of mentality when you're doing this business. Someone is sick, someone needs STC 30. A brother needs it, a father needs it, and everyone needs it. I'm not using it for any sickness, but I'm using it. You need it for well-being, to live a good life. Coronavirus is flying all around. People need it to keep their immune up. So we have to have this mentality that what you have before you is gold. And once you are able to locate people who need that gold, then you can sell it to them. So your role is to pick. You don't need to force it on people. You don't need to try to push it to people, but all you need to do is just tell them about it. Say less to more people. Avoid the technicalities. When you meet new people, you don't need to start telling them what SP is. You don't need to start telling them what Ruby is, what it is to be an emerald. They don't need all this thing. They need you telling them what that product would do, how that product can change their life, how it can change the life of their family, how they can not only have health, but they can also have money. So we need to work on this. Work on yourself, personal development, learn on a daily basis, come to training like this that we're doing. So learn from people who have already gone through the process so that they can help you. And no one is a bundle of knowledge. You don't have everything in your head. We have to keep learning. New people comes into the business and they say, oh, I used to be in this network marketing business. This is and this and this and this was what we used to do. I have loads of people like that in my team. They bring on board this knowledge and it helps. It helps everyone to progress. So work on your business every day. Like I said, once you register with SuperLife, you become a super, you own your business. SuperLife has nothing on you. You have everything on SuperLife. What you bring into your business depends on you. Your business can either grow or you make it stagnant. If you open a shop, Dr. Maha said in the Chinese word that says, person who can smile cannot open a shop. If you can't smile, how do you get customers? If you are rude to your customers, if customers say, oh, what is it? Don't disturb me. You can see the information and things like that. When you're rude, when your approach is wrong, you won't get nothing done in life. And it's not just being wrong to new people want to join your business, but being wrong even to your family. You live miserable life. Some people, you meet them, the aura around them is so good. You just want to speak to them. You just want to have a cup of tea with them. You just want to have coffee with them. Some people, you meet them, even the way they look at you, you just be like, oh no, just stay away from me. So we don't want to be like that. So work on yourself. You are the person who can change the world. You see, the world we live in, the world gives us gifts, and the gifts the world gives us is equal, the same everywhere. No matter where you are, we have the same gifts. But it depends on how you interpret your gift. God, the world comes with this gift all wrapped, looking like a birthday gift all wrapped. To be able to use your gift, you need to unwrap it. But a lot of us just carry it about. We are like the frog. So when you pick a frog and you throw a frog into the pot, when you put all water to it, it keeps adjusting to that water. When it gets colder and when it gets hotter, it adjusts to it. It keeps adjusting to it until he dies. And this is what we have. We don't appreciate the things that we have. We don't appreciate the gift that we have. We tend to keep our gift and say, oh, it's my gift. I'm not there to use it. I'll just keep it for the future. It's like a ship that's docked in the dockyard, that just sits in the dockyard. It's not fulfilling his own prophecy. It's not fulfilling his own use. If you have a ship and it's just sitting there, what's it for? It's like somebody who bought a brand new car. Oh, I've just bought a Ferrari. I don't want anybody to scratch the Ferrari on the street. I'll just keep it in my garage. Come on, Ferrari is not meant for your garage. It's meant for the road. Until you drive it, that's when the Ferrari is seen. That's when it's doing the job. So don't be a Ferrari that's parked in the garage. Be a Ferrari that drives on the street. The only way you can be the Ferrari that drives on the street, talk to people. This is your life, this is your business, this is your future. And this future you can live. I told you, Bill Gates is leaving his fortune to the 12th generation. Now, who are you? You don't even have enough. Your son is going to try to go to university in another few years. You don't even have enough to pay for his university fee. You're waiting on government, you're waiting on banks for loan. This can make all this go away from you if you face it. It's a process you have to develop. So to have success at any level, you must take the necessary action. This is from our famous Mr. Donald Trump. You know, he's a good businessman. I don't agree with him in some ground, but he's a good businessman. He said, to have success at any level, you must take the necessary action. If you sit down there thinking goodness and mercy will come to you, it doesn't come that way. It doesn't come. The world is full of opportunities, but you have to attack. You have to go for it. It's like a lion. When a lion wakes up in the desert, you see the lion running to catch the slowest giraffe in the morning. He's running because you know if he doesn't catch the slowest giraffe, he's not going to eat. Also, when giraffe wakes up, it has to run because if it does not run far enough, the lion is going to catch up with it and hit it. So we have to be a giraffe or a lion. Are you going to be running to get your food? Are you going to be running to escape from disaster? We have to do that. And this business, that's how it works. Invite your prospect to training all the time. Okay, I'm going to also analyze different people so that when we are speaking to people, we understand who they are. People fall into one of the three categories. So when you meet a new prospect, especially those one we call the cold members who you don't know, they're not your family, you've never met them. You have what we call the red apple. The red apple are very interested. They will say, oh, tell me more. What does SuperLife do? What does STC do? I want to know. You know, the excitement is there. Then we have the green apples. Want to think about it. Oh, I'll come back to you. Let me think about it. Let me know. If you're skilled enough, you can convert a green apple into a red apple on that conversation. It depends on how well skilled. I've done it many times. I've used that power to convert a lot of people who just say, oh, I want to think about it. And there they registered. So we now have the brown apple who are literally not interested. I have converted brown apple into red, or I've converted brown into green. So, but understand this, the red apples are interested, the green apples are thinking about it. The brown apples are the ones who just not interested, you know, maybe they've had bad experience, they are afraid, they may be thinking this is a pyramid, they may be thinking all sorts, but the way you approach them is what determines what they leave you with. It's not how they come to you, what did they leave you with? You understand? So let's continue. So you need to understand that we are recruiters, we are not sellers, like they said. So Dr. Maha said, in this business, if you have the mindset that, okay, I want to buy STC and I want to sell it, you're on the wrong footing. Because if you recruit, that's when you secure yourself in this business, you secure your future, you secure your family, the residual income is guaranteed. Because the more people you have in your team who are also reciprocating or doing what you're doing, the more your future is secure, the more money you make in the business. So that's how we progress in this business. So love what you do and do what you love. So when you love this business, you can work on it and keep going and keep going. Be a lifesaver, help more people become business owners and also save their life. Believe you can do it, keep recruiting, keep recruiting. We talked about phase one. There are 4 phases, and we talked about phase 1 in our last training. Please, if you can, it's available on YouTube, Crystal Thoughts TV on YouTube. Go there, go and watch it. This will be available too because it's being recorded. Be at phase 1 at all times. Keep talking to more people. Be a crown in 12 months. That should be your target. You know, I targeted to be a crown in 12 months. I did it in 14 months. At least it's good. They say when you aim at the moon or you hit the star, you know that you've done something. Follow your path. Make sure that you achieve what you set out to achieve. It may take time, but as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as you're consistent, as long as you're repeating the same thing, I must say to you honestly, among all the network marketing business out there, SuperLife is one of the easiest to do, honestly. If you start on the right fund, if you start your business on the right fund, you just need to build on what you have. Doing the same thing over and over, the same thing over and over. You're saying the same thing, you're doing the same thing over and over. And before you know what, I became crowned in 14 months, doing the same thing over, nothing changes. Just be available. Even people around you may start saying, oh, he doesn't seem to have life again. All he thinks about is SuperLife. Tell them I have a place I'm going. And we are all on a different path. You understand? I am crowned today. People who sign me are not yet crowned. Not that they won't be, they will be too. We have different timing and we have different approach to what we're doing. So don't look down on anybody. Everyone is going to make it. You just have to position yourself and make up your mind what you want to do. Some people are slow. Some people are snail. Some people are leopard. They run, some run faster, some run slowly. We are all going to get there. Just keep doing what you're doing and you'll get there. So let's continue to the next slide. So for the mindset slide, that is it for today. So we'll be going into the compensation plan from next week. But just take on board everything you've heard from me today. Please try to start using it. Try to put it into your business, into your mindset. If you need access to this video, it's all available. I'll send the link on YouTube's available. Just go to Crystal Thought. You see it, it's got a green logo. Crystal Thoughts, that's what it's called, like Crystal and Thoughts all together. So you can get access to the video. And just before I go, I'd like to say in our team, we are running a few campaigns. So if you are aware of it, we are running this car bonanza. The company is running one, and in our team as well, we're running one. This is the one sponsored by Mr. Shankara Pillay, my upline in from Malaysia. Is doing very well, and that's who Dr. Maha is talking about. He's only 23 and has made over 200,000 in this business, so he's doing very well, and is using his money to sponsor us to get this car. So he knows that some people will not get it because the one done by the company is only for newcomers, but this one now all of us can take part. If you need more information about it, just chat with me or with any of our leaders or anyone who referred you here, and we can discuss more about it. So this is the car campaign from the company. So with this one, as long as you start with the business from about December, January to for 6 months, as long as you become a Ruby, that means you've earned $25,000. You have access to the car. The company gives you up to $8,000 to become a car owner. So you can either buy a new car or buy a used car or have some money to buy bigger car if you want, but you have access to $8,000. So like the one we are running in our team, this is the terms and condition. So it's open to all members. So it says there that to qualify, an ordinary member should achieve 28,000 within 6 months from the launch date of this campaign. So if you achieve that, you're going to get 4,000 as for free. Then you get another 4,000 loan to get a car. So we want everyone to be driving the car of their choice. So if you're Ruby, you need to achieve 35,000. If you're Emerald and above, you need to achieve 50,000. So I wish you best of luck, and I hope we all can achieve this. And so thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today and for listening to us. So that's it for the presentation today. So we continue tomorrow, next Sunday, for the compensation plan. So that we learn how that can help us and help our new recruit as well, and how to pitch that to them so that they understand that they're not just coming into the business for nothing. They're coming to gain health and to gain wealth as well. So thank you so much. I'm just going to close this screen now. So, and stop sharing. So I'm just going to call on 1 or 2 people who are here today who want to share with us or ask questions, or to please indicate. If you just raise the hand and indicate, and we will call on you. So the only let's see if Mr. Shankara is still here too. I know Mr. Shankara may want to talk a bit more about the campaign as well, or just to encourage us a little bit. Mr. Shankara, please, if you're there, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Abiola, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Shankara Pillay from Malaysia, okay? So welcome to this global preview, right? and it's a team preview, and I see there's quite a lot of other teams are also inside here. So welcome. All right. So once again, I want to congratulate Mr. Abdullah for his wonderful achievement on his crown diamond, right, within 14 months. It's a great achievement. Okay, I'm really proud of you, sir. All right, and the whole world is proud of you, and whole of Team Dominator, we are proud of your fantastic achievement. Okay, and this is just the beginning, and there's more to come, and soon to become double crown diamond, triple crown diamond, and more. All right. So okay, hello everyone. So in this SuperLife business, I'm already 2 years in this business. Okay, I think this February, all right, it's the second year of joining the business. Okay, second year of joining the business, I've hit my double crown diamond. Okay, you see myself, I hit the double crown diamond within 2 years. But if you see Mr. Abdullah, he achieved this crown diamond within a year. 1 year and 2 months. So this business is not that when you join, all right, it's how much of effort you put in and how much you love this business. That's the most important thing. All right. So if I see Mr. Abdullah, the way he did the business, he showed so much of love and so much of care for his people, and he really put in a lot of effort. Day and night, he used to communicate with me, with the leaders. He used to communicate with people all over the world, and now he is at this rank. So same, when I started this business, I didn't sleep. All right. If you want to achieve something in life, you shouldn't sleep. You must go for your goals. All right. So in this business, when I joined, I had a goal, a crystal clear goal, where I want to be in the next 1 year or 2 years down the line. All right. So most of the people, they don't know where they want to go. They join the business, they simply think that, okay, I'm going to do a business and I'm going to achieve, but they don't know where they're going to go, and they're lost, they're confused. But you have to set your mind, all right? 1 year from now, 1.5 years from now, or 2 years from now, I'm going to be a crown diamond. I'm going to be a double crown diamond, all right? So only then you will work accordingly. Your horizon will expand. You won't be in your comfort zone. Most of the people are in the comfort zone. They don't want to go out of the comfort zone, all right? And just now, Dr. Maha shared about the selling product, all right? And I also want to stress a bit on the selling product. You see, here we want to create a legacy. We didn't come here to sell products, okay? We came here to build a legacy. You see, most people out there, they come to me, sometimes they say, okay, I want to sell products. What if what if I can't sell the product and all that? They come complaining. It's difficult to sell the product. You see, here it's not about selling at all. It's about creating a legacy. You see, it's a system. It comes with a system. They say, save yourself time, energy, and money. All right. It's a system whereby you create under your network and you let the system grow. Here you build people. It's a people business. You build people, people build a business. Okay. So you have to build people rather than go out and selling. Okay. If you think you want to sell, how long can you sell? All right. Today you can sell. Tomorrow you can sell. Day after tomorrow you can sell. What if the fourth day you get sick? You can't sell, and your business will not grow. All right. So even for me, you see, I've never sold any products actually. My part, I only do recruiting. Recruiting and giving members the opportunity and also educating them. All right. This is a business. We have to look at it as a business and create the network. All right. And here you see, you can create network worldwide. It's not that you sit in your place, you sit in your country, you can only earn in your country. I see certain people, they come in into the business, they only want to work in their country. They only want to focus in their locals. If they're assuming they're sitting in Nigeria, they only want to focus Nigerian market. No, your market is worldwide. All right. You see, I'm sitting here in Malaysia, but my network, 80% of my network, I would say 90% of my network, is all international. Right? Only 10%.
Don't put your hand inside.
Yeah, only 10% of the network are in Malaysia. All right. So from this, what you can see, you can do the business any part of the world. Okay, you can create leaders any part of the world. It doesn't matter who, anyone can join this business. Okay, so all you need to do is you need to connect people to the Zoom meeting. You need to explain. Of course, you need to learn about the business. Once you learn about the business, you of course you need to increase your knowledge first. Okay, increase your knowledge first. At the same time, teach people. But of course, you cannot learn everything in a single day. It doesn't work. You learn along the way. It's a process. Okay. Sometimes you might go and enter new countries. You might face some challenges. Some people, they give up. Some people, they say, okay, I'm trying to enter this new country, but it's difficult. But they give up. You shouldn't do that. You should continue. The reason when you face rejection, it's difficult. That's why you need to put in more effort and focus, because success doesn't come easy. All right, you need to put in a lot of hard work. If you can tap, assuming if you're entering a new country, it's difficult to penetrate the market there. Imagine if you can tap the market there, right? If you can create a solution for the people there to also do the business, you are a millionaire. Am I right? Correct? So in this business, you have to go beyond boundaries. Okay, you have to think out of the box. You have to be creative. Creativity is very important here. You can't just come into the business, always expect your upline to do the helping for you. You have to learn, you have to do it yourself. Okay, some people I see they blame their upline. You know, the upline, you know, is I'm not getting the help and all that. You have to thank your upline actually. You thank your upline for giving you the opportunity, you know, to do this business. You have to take the initiative. You have to take the initiative to learn. You know, go study about the product, study about the marketing plan, learn everything that is, you know, that is available in the market. You know, you need to learn. Not only you need to learn about the product and about the business, you also need to learn about the mindset. How network marketers think, you know, how the successful people in network marketers think, you know, once they achieve certain ranks, how they did. You go and learn from all those people. Okay, that's how I've been learning from a lot of people. Until now, I'm still learning. I won't say that I already know a lot of things. I already know everything, and I don't have to learn anything. It's not like that. Okay, you have to keep consistently daily learning something new. Only then you will stay relevant in the market. Okay, so this business, all of you can do. I'm telling this is the easiest business you can ever come across. Okay, in fact, not only that, I've even scanned through previous network marketing compensation plans. You know, when I started SuperLife, you know, I really studied the SuperLife compensation plan and I got to know really well. So now I know A to Z how the compensation plan works. So what I did, I wanted to convince myself other network marketing compensation plan. What's the difference? You know, I see people saying SuperLife compensation plan is the best. So I wanted to prove myself. I wanted to convince myself. I started studying other plans, other company plans. I got to know that SuperLife is one of the highest paying payout network marketing company in the world. You can never find the same, you know, or any other compensation plan as easy as this SuperLife compensation plan. It's so easy. It's so easy to understand. It's so easy to explain. You know, it's so easy. But you see, when you join the company, you join as a super package member. You bring in 2 people under your network. You get back almost 80+% of your capital. Which company will give you this much of return of capital within short period of time just by bringing in 2 people? But SuperLife is giving you that. See, most people they came into not came to SuperLife, the competitor market. They said SuperLife will not even last for 3 years. But guys, SuperLife, we are moving steady. In fact, we are moving more stronger. We are moving stronger. In fact, we are entering the 4th year this year. We are entering the 4th year, and we are moving even more stronger. All right. So SuperLife, their aim is to create a legacy. You know, Mr. Lai's the founder's vision is actually very, very important. You know, you join any network marketing company, most of the companies will not last even 2 years. But here, Mr. Lai taken his vision, you know, his vision for the people, his vision for the company, it's very, very far-sighted. You know, he wants to create a legacy. You know, in fact, in the system, there's also a legacy whereby you can put in your nomination, your nominees, you know, your family member's name and all that. So that is SuperLife. It's here to last. SuperLife, it's here to stay and also to help people. See, during this pandemic time, a lot of people are losing their job. A lot of people are, you know, in suffering. But SuperLife is helping a lot of people. Correct? You see, in fact, my income I made most during this pandemic season. Okay, why? Because people are hungry for this kind of opportunity. So they grab this opportunity, and people are also doing. But we have to put it in the right way. You know, most of them only if we go through selling and we teach them to sell, they're not going to grow. You know, we show them this opportunity, we guide them the right way, we show them the path. You know, we bring them to the Zoom meeting, we teach them this is how the network marketing is. Okay, we need to guide them. You need to hold their hands at the beginning. You know, you don't like you bring someone into the business and you just forget them. No. Most people, they only focus on recruiting, but they don't take care of their downlines. That's very wrong. So even if you see myself when I joined the business, every member when I recruit, I follow up. Okay, assuming you bring in someone inside the business, or let's say you are prospecting. Today you prospect. Okay, assuming now you are doing online marketing. Today you're talking to someone, he might not join today. Tomorrow you're talking to someone, he might not join. The 3rd day you're talking, he might also not join. The 4th day you're talking, he might not join. But the 6th or 7th day, you know, as you keep on doing, someone is going to join your organization. Someone is going to see your post. You know, whether you're posting stories or you're posting on your feed, you're putting on Instagram, or you're putting on groups, wherever you're putting, someone is going to see and going to come and ask you about the business. They're going to come and ask you what is SuperLife about, what is how STC30 works and all that. So you're going to explain. Even after doing all that, they might still not join. Doesn't matter. Rejection is normal. Rejection will help you to grow, in fact. The more no you face, it's more certain that you're going to get someone in the near future. Someone is going to join you, someone very powerful is going to join you, because why? All the while you have been facing the no, you're actually improving yourself. You're actually improving your knowledge, you're improving your skills, you're improving your communication skills. When the next person, maybe you're talking to the 20th or 30th person, that time it's going to be very powerful, and that person is going to like you. Because why? You're talking with knowledge, correct? So in fact, I talk to people sometimes, when I explain about the product, they feel, wow, I've been talking to someone else, but they didn't give me such information, but you're giving me this information. You see, people like information. People want to join someone who knows the stuff. Am I right? So that's what you need to do. You also need to improve your knowledge. So it's not that you need to do in one all in a day or all in a month. As I said, it comes to the process. The thing is, you need to consistently keep on doing. Just because you face a rejection, or just because someone said no, just because it's difficult, don't stop. Okay, spend the hours. If you want something really bad, you need to put in your time. You see, when I joined the business, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I put in like 24 hours a day, like only a few hours I spent with the family. The rest of the time, only business. Until now, until now, my network, I have about 8,000 people, morning to night. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sleeping enough actually. So because the network has grown and a lot of people are communicating with me. Not only that, also new people are coming still, right? Still under phase 1. I'm still also recruiting members. People are coming asking, so I'm still doing my part. Okay. So morning I wake up, it's about SuperLife, right? Afternoon, SuperLife. Evening, SuperLife. Night, SuperLife. Before I go to sleep, SuperLife, right? You have to go into the business. You have to immerse yourself into the business, SuperLife. Only then you can succeed. Because the more effort you put in, of course, eventually any business or anything, you put in your effort, you put in the time, you put in the energy, you will definitely succeed. All right. So SuperLife is one of the best opportunity at the current era in the 21st century. All right. So put in your full effort and don't waste time. All right. And don't go and look into other opportunities and all that. So if you're new here, don't waste your time. Immediately join as a member. All right. If you can't join the super package, it's okay. Join the smaller package. Later you can upgrade. All right. Later you can upgrade to the bigger package. If the best package you can join is the super package. All right. Because you join the super package, you are going to get your capital within a short period of time. All right. You work with your upline. Work with your upline consistently. Disturb your upline. It's okay if you disturb your upline. All right. Don't let your upline to sleep. All right. Disturb him. Call him. Ask him about the business. Tell him I want to earn. I want to give me the knowledge. Ask him to do attend. Ask him to do Zoom meetings for you. You disturb your upline. All right. Only then you can also grow. You can also learn from your upline. The only best way you can grow is learn from your upline. Learn as much as you can. Learn all the knowledge from him. So you can also implement in your business, and you will also grow. And this will duplicate. The duplication will start happening. All right. So I think that's all from me for this session. So thank you, Mr. Abiola. All right. Life is super.
Yeah, life is super. Thank you so much, Mr. Shankara, for that sharing. So we can see now that if you listen to everyone that's spoken today, we are all speaking from the same book. So the only way forward is for you to have the right attitude and for you to keep working. Good things don't come to those who wait. They are captured by those who attack, those who go for it. I gave illustration of the lion. If you're a lion, wake up in the morning and start running so you don't go hungry. If you're a giraffe, start running so that you don't get killed by the lion. This is how life is. I don't want to call it a rat race, but it's a race that we all have to run. And for you to be successful in it, you just need to keep running, Yep. And this is the same thing with the work we're doing. If people tell you no, they said, no, we don't want it. It doesn't mean no to them. It could just mean that they're the green apple. We look at the green apple, we look at the red. If you're going to meet some red apple, but sometimes it will go with you meeting so many brown apples. Brown apple are the people who say no to you. But a lot of time, I'm telling you, I've met so many brown apples who became red apples on that conversation. So it depends on what you say. Somebody was asking me that I said I was going to give presentation on what to say, how to meet, when you meet new clients, what to say to them, how not to talk too much, and how they can accept you. I promise to put that in the slide next week so that we can learn. So make it down next week Sunday, and learn. What do you say to people? I mean, I talk to people, and some people would think that if they don't use STC30, they're going to die the next day. How do you do that? Some people ask me that. Someone will call me and say, oh, I've been talking to this person. They're just saying, no, 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 no. You talk to them and they're registering now. How do you do that? Next week, we'll learn about that. So it is how you communicate. It's how you understand this business. So when you see some people succeeding, I became crown in 14 months. There's nothing special than it's something you can learn. Come here regularly. We will go into it. We will learn from it and we'll progress from there. Thank you. I think we have somebody that said ahead, and let me just share this for you very quickly. Sorry, it's just a screen I will share. So this screen you're looking at, I don't know if everyone can see, that's Crystal Thoughts. So if you go on YouTube, you see it's got the green logo on it, Crystal Thoughts. That's where all our trainings are. So Crystal Thoughts, you know, it's very nice. It's just the gold and the black background there, but the logo shows green. So please, anytime you want to learn more about what we are sharing, just go there and listen. Sometimes you need to listen a few times to understand more what this is all about. So that's the YouTube channel. You're going to find our sections. So let's go back. And I think I have somebody that said they got a question. Let me see. Right. There's a lot of chats, but if you are the one, please, can you just indicate so that I can?
Yes, my name is Alexis, and I'm from Togo. Okay. No, I just have a simple question. Thank you. First of all, I'm just excited. Thank you for this training. It was a wonderful one. I just heard something that I want a clarification upon. You just said that we can go on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, because formerly I was in the network marketing where it was forbidden to advertise on these social networks. Are you confirming that we can go through social networking? Please, that's my question.
Absolutely. We have no restriction on you going to social networking, especially you need to understand the world has changed now. You can't even go to people's houses anymore. You can't do trainings anymore. So social media is where we go. But the only thing we try to do is that, please, when you go into social media, we know that our leaders, people who join this business are responsible. We don't want you sharing things that will bring the business into disrepute. That's all. But as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as you're advertising your product, like Dr. Maha too said that when you are advertising, in fact, it was a lesson for me too, that we should try to avoid posting, you know, people's breast and all that on social media. Just something reasonable about the product, about that. Nobody will stop you. That's fine. So you can use the power of social media, and that's what we are using now. I mean, on a daily basis.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I get people who call me and say, well, I was looking around for who is dealing with SuperLife, and I saw your number or I saw your advert. And that's how they got into the business. So please use it. It's what the whole world is using now. Look at this Zoom we are doing. It's still power of social media.
Thank you very much, Mr. Biola.
And do we have any other questions or anybody that wants to share with us very quickly before we round this up? I know we try to finish by 4:30. We've gone a little bit past now. So I don't know if anyone still have any question or any information to share with us. So it looks like we're all happy. And so I want us to go back to our families. It's Sunday so that we can relax, ready for tomorrow, for those of us who are still working. So wish you all best of luck. I hope you have a very wonderful week. And please make it down next week. We have fantastic things to share. We have, because one of the greatest things that I want you to know is that if you know how to speak to people, you will climb. People will be looking at you that, what is this guy doing? What is he talking about? So let's learn this. Next week, we'll talk more. How to talk to people, how to approach people, how to communicate, how to sell this product, how to sell it to them. And when I mean sell, I don't mean PC sell, I mean selling SuperLife to them, and how they can join your team and how you can form a family and grow your business. So in the absence of anything, I would like to say thank you so much for coming today. And I would like all of us to unmute ourselves and say, SuperLife, life is super.
Super
Super
life.
life.
Super
Life
life.
is
Life
super.
is
Oh, I
super.
had that.
Life is super.
Super
Ah,
life.
life
Life.
is
Life is
super.
Very much. God bless
Life
you.
is super. Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Abiola.
you.
Thank you, everybody.
Super
Thank you, our
life.
leaders.
Life is super.
Bless you,
Super.
Mr.
Progress.
Shankara, Dr. Maha, everybody.
Laura,
Thank you.
super life.
Yes,
Bye bye.
life is
Bye, Miss
super.
Laura.
Zan
Bye
shiga
bye, everyone.
zan
Mr.
shiga
Abdullah.
addu'a yanzu zan dawo.
Super life. Life is super.
Zan shiga addu'a.
Thank you very much.
Kina ji na? Kina ji na?
Ina ji. Eh,
Mun gama
Super
addu'a na
life.
family zan
Life is
yi.
super.
Life is super.
okay.
Super life. Life is
Super
super.
life. Life is
Life is
super.
super.
Hi, super life. Life is super.
Thank you. See you on Sunday. God bless you.
Life is super.
Sunday.
Life is super with super life.
Life is super.
Oh yes, super life. Life is super.
Super life. Life is super.
Super life, life is super.
No airports.
Super life. Life is super.
There are airports. So what are the airports?
Super life. Life is super.
Bye. So,
Hi, Mr. B.
Bye. Have a good day. Bye,
Super life. Life is
Life is
super.
super.
Super. Life is super. Life is indeed super.
For coming. Thank you for coming.
Where can I go?